Yeah, hold on.
Yeah. This nigga got a fucking cowboy hat on.
Yeah, this was my granddad's, and I figured since we about to go wild Michigan on these niggas, I might as well wear this at.
Yeah.
Okay.
You in the bathroom, son?
No, nigga, I'm in my daughter's streaming room, nigga.
No, I said a bathrobe.
Oh yeah, nigga, polo down. You feel
AJ,
me?
they don't know nothing about robes, my nigga. I'm also in my robe for the evening.
To show
Man,
these
what's so
niggas how comfortable we are. We doing this in robes, nigga.
And I'm a gentleman. I'm a gentleman.
Man, it's crazy. I was looking at robes this morning and shit online because I don't know where my robe went. That motherfucker just missing, dog. I ain't seen it since I moved here.
You think a chick man got you for it?
I have no idea where it's at, man.
That boy Umar got it.
Right, this nigga around here and shit.
No, I said that's who got the robe.
I know. Well, hopefully not. Man, what up though, man? Yo, I ain't never went live before, in real life. But
we done went live on the show.
That shit don't count. Because that was just like Instagram, you know what I'm saying?
This is what I was gonna say too. But we already live. But when we pick something that, like, if we're reacting to something, we have an order that we go. That way we always know, okay, whoever went first last time, the last person go first this time.
Yeah, I do got some shit to react to though.
Okay, cool. Because I'm hoping it's some shit that I've been seeing today.
We got some shit to react to. You know what I'm saying?
Wasn't Kern supposed to be on here? He wanted to talk some shit about that teacher situation.
Yeah, we gonna somebody text that nigga. But because one of the clips is that, you know what I'm saying?
Did you send him the link?
Yeah, I mean he in the same group that everybody is.
Did y'all? Did you? Hey, let's see if we were speaking about the same thing. Do you got that stuff queued up where the nigga say he beat up him and his brother jumped the bully daddy?
I do.
See?
Yeah, I can't wait to talk about that.
I got that specifically. Man, we're gonna
to
start.
The 7-year-old girl who had to watch me and my brothers jump her daddy after school, I'm sorry. I know that was probably a traumatizing experience for you, but we kept asking you to stop bullying my daughter and you wouldn't listen. We sent letters home. We even had a meeting with you and your parents and you wouldn't listen. So now you know your actions have consequences. And since you too young to receive those consequences, you had to watch your daddy take those consequences.
So the question would be, do you agree with this dad's approach? Actually, the whole idea that lost me, Ebro, was the you need to see it part. Now you're not only beating up a parent because they're not parenting, but now you're attempting to actually parent their child for them.
I mean, I don't disagree with you, Rosenberg, but I'm glad the kid saw it.
Yeah, I'm on the same boat. I'm on the same boat.
I definitely agree. So yesterday I got a phone call from my daughter's school that...
All right, man, we ain't gonna listen to all the callers because I don't know if I can steal their content like that. But I'm gonna be last to speak on it because I'm not a parent. You feel me? Y'all going through and been through this, so who wanna take a stab at that first?
Man, I don't think that nigga was wrong for beating up her daddy. But, well, a few things. I think that nigga's from Detroit. I'm pretty positive he is from Detroit. And, you know, Detroit nigga slide back on you. Fuck around, spray your car up, find out where you live, shoot the house up, shit like that. You just got to be careful. Karma's a motherfucker, and this city's small as hell when it comes to beefing with niggas. I mean, it could turn back around, but in the short term, I think it was a valuable lesson that the family learned. Train up your child in the way that they should go. And I won't have to spare the rod and beat the whole family ass.
All right.
I will go. Okay. First off, I don't even think this is real. Like, I don't think this is real because
I never believe anything on the internet.
That's number one. But if it is real, do you know how bad you just made it for your daughter if y'all jumped her daddy in front of her? She go to school and wreak terror on your daughter, bro. Want to know why? Because she's not the one who got punished. You beat her daddy up. What if that's not even her real daddy? What if she don't like that nigga? You see what I'm saying? But that's your daughter, and she about to go wreak havoc on your daughter. So I think what you should have done, man, if things didn't go your way, teach your daughter how to defend herself. That way you can't be bullied. Because once you say, hey, you ain't gonna talk to me like that, or I had enough, and she the one who get the damage done, then that's a different story.
I agree with both Dame and AJ. If we meet and we done had a session in the school, and I'm telling you, hey, bro, tell your daughter to lay off my daughter, then you fully aware what's going on. So if y'all want to tell your daughter to lay off my daughter, I take that personal, like you saying F me. You know what I'm saying? Can you cuss out here?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So like you saying fuck me. Now, me and my brother wouldn't have jumped him. I would have squabbled him one-on-one and just beat the brakes off of him. And then I would have sent my daughter to school and told her to assault the daughter. Just run up on her and blow her shit out before she get to you. You feel me? That's what I would have did.
What made you think he's from Detroit?
I looked at his social media page a little bit, and I don't know. Something about the nigga mannerisms. He was talking about having pit bulls on some of the videos. It just seemed like he might be a Detroit nigga.
All right, bet. So look, man. So it sounds like they did everything the correct way as far as like talking to the school, going to the parents' house, having a conversation, sending notes home, like everything peaceful. And I can't punish your daughter because she like 7 or some shit like that, right? So the next best thing is I got to beat your daddy ass so you can learn some consequence. Now, I don't know why you jumped the dad. Maybe you probably couldn't get the fair one off of him. You know what I'm saying? But like, I don't know. Maybe you said some.
It
What
was
if
to
you
show her
just
what bullying looks like on a different level.
Yeah, that's what he said. He said they jumped him to show her what bullying is.
What if you? I mean, I'm a diabolical nigga. I'm gonna get your other cousins go fuck that little girl up with you. You feel me? So everybody involved is a kid. You know what I'm saying? Yo, grown up, you keep your grown up hands to yourself the whole nine. But the family reunion is coming up to the school and they whooping on your they whooping on your daughter. It is what it is. And you
Yeah,
can
I ain't
tell me
mad at that either.
you can tell me that's wrong, that's this, that's that. Hey, my nigga, everything got a limit, and you didn't press that limit too many times.
That's what I was saying. Like, did the daughter really learn the lesson? No, because she didn't get assaulted, right? So
she said she had to watch her dad get assaulted. No, like, woo.
That sounds crazy, dog.
Yeah, like, cause your father like
listen,
the strongest nigga in
Kanky
the
is
world.
real. Daughter, she ain't come out swinging with no bat or nothing.
Big facts.
She's seven, AJ.
What you
No,
mean?
even if
Yeah, listen. Right now, if I go outside in a pack of birds or humans or anything try to assault me, my daughter's coming outside, bro. They love me.
That's just how it is. When I was a kid, when my brother had issues, when niggas used to come to the crib, I come out the house with 2 kitchen knives in both hands. It is what it is, my nigga. We getting it in.
I get this.
Yeah. If I'm getting jumped and my daughter don't help, then fuck you.
She not your daughter no more.
You.
She not your daughter no more. She'll help you.
If I'm getting jumped because of you, you better throw a rock or something. Because I'm up here getting assaulted. I'm getting jumped. I'm not even getting squabbled down. They might be packing this nigga out for real. We don't know. Like, I need to see the nigga who got beat on. That's what make me think it's real. If a nigga come on like, I'm the nigga who got jumped, my daughter wasn't bullied or whatever, but I don't think it's real either.
Why would you ever do that?
You do what you did, but you getting on the internet, I might have to kill you though. You feel me? You should have kept that shit to yourself. You put that shit on the internet, you know what I'm saying? Now like niggas know.
Somebody know what's right.
Yeah, and I'm not with that shit. Or like at what point do you tell your daughter, hey yo, go to school with this little roll of nickels and fuck that little girl up? You feel me? It is what it, or like what if your daughter just not a fighter? Like your daughter never gonna be able to fight. Do you put her in a fight anyway?
Right, just get her some kung fu or something just in case she gotta bust it out. But yeah, because you can't be getting bullied all day, because then the next person gonna start bullying you. It ain't gonna never stop. So you gonna have
Yeah,
to throw them hands eventually.
your child may not be a fighter, but eventually they need to learn how to stand up for their fucking selves.
Well, if I stand
Now,
up with a roll of nickels, or I stand up like, look, go get this money to three of your friends, and y'all about to jump her. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, at this point, your whole purpose as a parent is to protect your child. And if you're doing everything by the legal definition and that's still not working, all
We
that
gotta take drastic action.
I'll do anything for my child. You won't beat his daddy up. That's where it stop at. Like,
Right.
Hey man.
I mean, I know how much I love my daughters. I kill, I murder, I'll murder for my children.
So you definitely jumping the nigga for him there.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm more on the lines of Jay. I can get like pretty, foul in my thinking. Like,
See, but the problem with that is your daughter might not be like that yet. You feel me?
she may
So
not
just
be. She may not be, but I'll always remember this. I had a friend of mine that had a situation where a nigga assaulted her. And her dad always talked about, what he used to do, how he used to be out in these streets, what type of nigga he was, and he, standing on business and he wasn't letting no shit happen to his family. And that man had a chance to confront this young man, right the wrong, handle his business, and he didn't. And my homegirl never looked at her father the same after that because she knew that man wasn't capable or didn't have the animal instinct to protect her. I never want my daughter to look at me and say, yo, my daddy can't protect me if something go wrong. I need my kids to always know that if shit hit the fan, I'm willing to crash the fuck out for my family. And I don't know what that may entail. It could be a whooping. It could be I got to shoot some shit up. But when it comes to my family, I'm willing to crash out. And y'all need to know that y'all are always safe under my leadership.
And it could be something as simple as like say because this all happened at school, right? And how people look at the principals. Hey, if your daddy stand up for you and be like, hey, I ain't sitting down, we standing up in here because if I gotta sit down and gotta stand back up, it's really gonna be an issue. And then your people like, oh, this my daddy, yeah.
man, I forget. It might have been you, SJ. One of y'all made me look at the Trayvon shit differently. When everybody kept putting in their raps, yo, why Zimmerman walking around here and all the extra shit. Which one of y'all said
it
something
was
like
me. I said he got a daddy. That's why he's still walking around. It ain't nobody else's job to avenge their sons or they child's demise, but the parents, bro. I tell my wife all the time, if something happened to my daughter, or like if y'all call me because something happened to my daughter, y'all should leave and y'all probably never go see me again. Or it's gonna be a short window of opportunity to see each other free again. Because I'm not planning on going to jail, but I'm planning on getting down. So
that?
I'm just being real with the situation. You know what I'm saying? So I pray I never gotta defend my daughter's honor, bro. That's just something I hope I never gotta do. But I'm willing to, but like even in this situation, if dog I just wish he would have one-on-one them. I get what he's saying about the jumping and all of that, but I'm not calling Antoine to defend my daughter.
Yeah.
You feel me? I'm not calling nobody because I'm the one to get the call. Now, if me and Antoine together and that's him over there, well, naturally you getting jumped. You feel me? But I'm not calling him to set out to go do a jumping to
Let's
defend my
jump.
daughter.
They're jumping.
Like how that like, hey Dave, man, somebody bullying my daughter, man. Let's go get him. What?
I
Like,
mean, I'm probably still gonna come though.
yeah.
Yeah, but
I
Still.
got you. I got you.
You know what I'm saying? Like I don't wanna act that. You know what I'm saying? I always be wondering like what be the
Or
story. Like when you do some fuck shit and you go, what do you tell the homies? Yo, this nigga robbed me, man. He said so. Nigga, you stole. Like you know why he gave you
you,
that
you,
ass
you know
whooping?
what niggas say? They tried to jump me. So now you like, let's go. Come
Yeah.
on, nigga. We on it.
Niggas bodies dropping and shit. You know what I'm saying? And
or
for no
sometimes
reason.
you ever been in a situation like maybe shit may not go left, but you just need a nigga to watch your back just in case.
Facts.
Right. And then I'm the nigga watching your back. I just can't. He slapped you in the fight. Fuck it. We got to jump him.
I mean, do whatever the
like,
Lord leads you to do.
Sometimes you want to
see fit.
disrespect a nigga. Sometimes you want to totally violate a nigga and shit. You know what I'm saying? All right, look, man, I got this other video. This is a little short. It's hilarious to me. I want to get this off.
First 3 games, look at it. Look at this nigga Key. DiVincenzo was averaging 29 points per game, 50% from the field.
Let me run that back, dog.
First 3 games, look at it. Look at this nigga Key. DiVincenzo was averaging 29 points.
Hey man, you can't take a nigga out of you can take a nigga out the hood, you can't take the hood out the nigga.
Man, look at this nigga Key.
I mean, he knew he couldn't talk with Skip like that.
But see, them 2 Inglewood niggas though, in real life, them 2 Inglewood niggas up there with each other. Yeah. They don't even see the white boy. They just kicking it. You feel me?
You right.
I think Paul Pierce is the most entertaining nigga I be seeing on TV, dog. Cause he legitimately don't give a fuck. Nigga got kicked off ESPN for having the bitches at the party. I don't know if y'all watched with him and Garnett, like he really be wilding. And he be like, my nigga, this is live. Like,
yeah, I watched him with his homeboy too. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They some Inglewood niggas. You almost forget that these sports niggas even play basketball and shit like that because they talking now. So you really seeing who they really are. They ain't just putting on for the cameras. These is just Inglewood niggas with money. They talking like they talking to their homies, and then oh damn, this on TV.
I would talk to Jay to say like Jay, look at this nigga right here tripping.
I think he legitimately forgot he was on FS1, bro. Like we just talking. Look at this nigga's stats, and it continued. He didn't even stop. He continued to read the stats.
Look at this nigga, man.
And was talking about a white boy.
Yeah, man.
You feel me?
I mean, niggas too. Yeah, about to say nigga is non-granular. We can use it for anywhere on the spectrum.
Nigga using his big boy words and shit.
Man, that was funny.
What?
I said you using your big boy words. Okay, check you
Just
out.
Recognize.
Hey, I be at work sometimes, like Paul Pierce. Sometimes you catch yourself like, oh shit.
When people be trying to scam you, look at this nigga, right? Look at this nigga.
Yeah, or I'm just. I say that shit so much, and just in regular conversation, I be like, my bad.
Yeah, I ain't giving it up. I ain't cutting it out my vocabulary.
I mean, it's difficult at this point, man. At this point, it's difficult. All right, dog. So we talked about this a little hot second, but old dog who had the girls braiding his hair. What y'all think about that shit, man?
I think that's where the daddy should have jumped, nigga.
Yeah. That nigga's getting beat the fuck down immediately. I'm coming up in the school slapping shit. Like, you got me fucked up.
Well, just to be realistic, that does happen. You know, my wife a teacher, but she don't let the kids play in her hair. I don't think no teacher should do that, right? Because what it break one of the barriers down between adult and child. Even though this is your teacher, it's still an adult-child relationship, and stuff like that should be like, that's house shit. You shouldn't be taking your hair down at work. No way. That's male or female. Now, since it's a male, then the girls could potentially cross the line thinking like, these high school girls, they think anything an older man do, oh, he must like me. Now, I'm not putting that on the brother jacket because I don't know him. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just saying what the optics look like, because if that was my daughter, we would be having the conversation and there wouldn't be no talking. It'd be Merry Christmas.
Even if it is innocent, the optics of it just look too bad. And why is this going on? Like, I send my kids to school for learning. Now, I understand this bullshit that go on throughout the day, things I don't see, things I can't control. But like, I don't want to see my daughter up at the front of the class taking the teacher hair down when something more productive could be done with classroom time.
No, man, that nigga grooming, and That's just the way I see it. It ain't, I don't give a fuck, ain't no way, shape, or form that if I'm a teacher, I'm not about to let one of these little niggas cut my shit in the
No,
middle
for
of the
sure.
class. This ain't one of them type
Sometimes,
of classes. So,
yeah.
and I heard that the nigga is on camera grooming motherfuckers in a sense where he flirting with the girls and shit.
Well,
Cause the
you
nigga
can't say
had like,
what you heard if you ain't seen it yourself.
no, I'm saying I didn't watch that video. That shit's floating around out there though. It's out there. That shit's
Okay.
floating around. I just,
One of
once I
the
seen the hair braid shit, I was done. I was taking out the hair. I was out of there. I was done. I ain't even, you know what I'm saying? You a
I'm
weird nigga, dog.
gonna play this clip and then I'm gonna give my thoughts.
So you take your small head ass to work and you need your hair done and you have an appointment after work. So you decide to get the teenagers that you're there to teach to take out your fucking hair. So while all 4 or 5 of them dig their pretty perfect black princess fingers in your dandruff encrusted ass head, you decide to up the ante and record it. Do you blur out their faces? No. Do you blur out the name of their school? No. Do you protect them from online predators at all? No. You posted with the key as if that you were right. Talking about some bond with teachers and back in the day what they do. It's 2024. Every week a teacher is viral for fucking a kid, fucking up a kid, or doing something bad to the kid. On top of the fact that we know that these kids damn near slow because of COVID and them getting passed on. But you mean to tell me that you thought that was a good idea even when you uploaded it and everybody in the comments said, what the fuck is wrong with you? And now you get your small head ass on the internet and you cry those crocodile tears and I'm supposed to feel bad for your black ass knowing this economy bad? Because I'm...
So he gets crying. He got fired. So he uploading videos crying and shit online. I got a couple of teacher friends and administrative friends and things of that nature. One, everything that goes on in the school got to be approved. You can't do that. This is not a thing. Two, you are at work. I don't give a fuck if there was the staff in there taking down your hair. You getting fired for upping that shit at school. Two, we do know, I mean, three, you do know that there are sexual predators. We do know that there are people who groom children. I'm not putting that on him because I don't know him, but that is an actual fact. And because of that, there should be no touching. You never touch that child. That child never touches you in any way, shape, or form. Because to your point, AJ, you break down that barrier. There's a wall there that you should not be touching in any kind of intimate situations. It is very intimate what another person is doing your hair. Oh, I don't know if you took your wife hair down or washed her hair or some shit like that's a very intimate thing. That's not for school. That's not for children. And to her point, you didn't blur their faces. You didn't hide the school. You put that shit on the internet for laughs and jokes and kikiing or whatever. Like everything is so casual and nothing is serious. We need adults. We need leadership, not niggas who, and this dog in here biting some shit. I'm but like you need some leadership and not somebody who just, I don't know, 5-6 years older than them and trying to be cool. It's not right, man.
There have to be barriers, and everything can't be acceptable for your content or for your views. Like at some point, we just got to draw the line and stop accepting foolishness. Like yo, that shit just is what it is. I don't want to see my daughter. I don't want to hop on Instagram and see my daughter taking her teacher hair down. It's just inappropriate. Like you said, there should be barriers in place. Like the teacher is supposed to be an authority figure. I don't give a fuck if y'all friends. He was on his live crying, reading text messages from the kids. Why are the kids texting your personal phone, calling you bestie? We miss you. We hope you don't get fired. Like that's not even children's business.
That's what I'm saying, right? Okay, like your daughter is just turned 18, right?
Yeah.
So the last thing you want to do, my daughter just turned 13. The last thing we want to do as parents of teenagers is look in their phone and see that they texting any teacher, especially a male teacher. Bro, I'm about to beat you the fuck up. You feel me? And you should know better than this. None of them children should be texting that teacher. Bro, I coach. I never communicate with the kids offline. Only they parents, man. Only they parents, bro. Because you don't want to blur the line, man. Not like, come
You
on, bro.
can't have nothing
You got,
misconstrued because that kills your credibility.
yeah. You feel me? I always say to the parents, here is my number. If you need anything or go be late, contact me. Now, if a kid texts me off their parent phone, we go be late. To me, it's just the parent talking, because none of that should ever happen. And you got to be more mature about that. We assume you got bills and stuff, bro. You can't put your job on the line for nothing, especially with something that's going to be online and that's going to live with you forever. Because if you come sit down with me and I'm an administrator and you trying to get another job, you got to prove to me that you wasn't grooming.
Big fact.
It's too much. It's too much of a liability. You just gonna have.
You don't post kids' faces on the internet. Definitely not no teacher. You got to get permission to record in the classroom. Like my aunts who used to be teachers, I was like, look, mine was like, yo, for DPS, why ain't there a camera in every classroom where you can log in and parents can see what's going on with the kids at all the time? She like, you can't have cameras in the classroom. She did a project with for like one of them like PBS type shits. They had to get every single parent inside of the classroom that was going to be filmed to sign off on a waiver for them to be part of like a little mini documentary for like 2 days. Like, you can't just film kids, dog.
Yeah, that's out. Yeah, he need to be punched on, in my opinion.
Yeah,
you gonna have to find another profession, bro.
But you know what though, bro? He might have just springboarded himself into the profession he really wanted, because the nigga got the shit set. He want to talk on the mic to people. He got the shit set up, so he's in the same field that we in right now. So that just shot his shit to popularity. You feel what I'm saying?
I mean, but to be known as a nigga who be like fucking with kids and shit, that shit kind of weird. Drake ass niggas, or y'all see them fucking lawsuits that's coming for academics and shit, right?
Yeah. I thought that was old though. That's the chick that he had on the camera, and when she went to the police said, "Nah, that ain't what happened." Right? That's the same chick, right?
No, it was like 3 of them that I shared in a group, on a different group chat like last week. There's another one. There's another situation that's come up. So that's not never trying to be attached to my fucking name. You shouldn't be texting kids, 17-year-olds, 18-year-old. I remember this nigga Ack had a tweet like, man, bad baby got I don't want to say like, yo, for she 15 and she got mad, insert this. I'm like, come on, dog. Like, come on, like, you should have been going off of that.
You shouldn't even be looking at no kids like that.
The Catch Me Outside girl. You like, man, she 15, but she got mad, insert this. What?
Yeah,
nigga,
you a sick nigga, yeah.
As
you know
a father
why, bro? Because niggas just be way too horny, bro. Everything niggas going through today that we seeing in the news is because niggas just way too horny. Rich niggas horny, poor niggas horny, middle class niggas way too horny, man. Control your horny, bro. That's all you got to do, bro. And make it be consensual.
As a father of a daughter that's 18, like when I pick her up from school, you still see that shit. Niggas that's up there picking up girls in 10th, 11th, 12th grade. Nigga, you 35, you don't go here. That's clearly not your daughter.
Bro. That's sick, bro. Like,
hey man, it's still going on.
What's the oldest that your daughter could bring home right now, being 18? What's the oldest nigga that you would be like, all right, that, like, what's your range?
I go for 19, 20, maybe.
So what I always say is, as my daughter get older, it could be a 3-year range, but she can't date a nigga. She can't be a freshman dating a senior, right? So when I say a 3-year range, that 3 years, that's too advanced, because you know he trying to have sex and you just
no, I feel that.
So anything over 3 years, bro, we got a problem.
One of the first things I remember in high school, they like teamed us up with a senior to like have somebody to like, they called it, your senior buddy. And I remember a teacher, like she said, I ain't got no problem teaming a ninth grade boy and a 12th grade girl, because she's like, y'all ain't getting nowhere with her. She's like, she a woman, and y'all little boys. But she was like a 12th grade boy and a ninth grade girl. She's like, that's a predator situation. And she's like, we not doing that.
We can act like it's not, but we know it is.
Yeah, for sure.
Specifically at that age, because you just getting into it and you like, oh, this motherfucker don't know yet. She's still dumb. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
Predatory behavior. Yeah.
She 13, 14, maybe 15 in ninth grade, and you 17, 18 in 12th grade. Like, nigga, I've already been around the block a few times.
See, and that's what you live and you learn too. So that's why I said 3 years, because you could be in the same school, but like I just got to be real with the girls. Like, listen, the more popular the nigga, a lot come with that. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
that's big facts.
A lot come with that, and this is what come with it. Because
that's at school and in the real
world, yeah. So the school is how you can gauge it. Like, oh, this nigga play a sport and he the nigga. He ain't the 12th nigga on the bench. He the point guard or the quarterback. A lot come with that. So this is some things that come with that. And I kind of know you might not be ready for that, because this happened regardless. You
like,
feel
nigga, this been happening since the beginning of the time. The nigga that threw the javelin in the 1600s was like,
was that nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
And it's crazy because with my daughter being in 12th grade, I'm still seeing it. Like, there's the little nigga at school that he like the star running back. He plays shooting guard on the basketball team. Like, I see the nigga every day when he come in. He drive his mama Bronco to school. Like, it's a certain aura. Like, she didn't have to tell me who that nigga was. I could tell first time I seen him, like, oh, he is somebody around here. It's just a certain aura that come along with it. I mean, the nigga walking into school and got 4 or 5 chicks walking with him. Like, the shit don't change. And that's an atypical type of nigga.
Right.
We know that nigga whether we work with him, you go to school with that motherfucker.
Yeah, he just got the juice. If a nigga got the juice and you like the nigga with the juice better be worth the squeeze for you, young lady.
And it ain't.
No, definitely not.
It ain't.
Like, it just ain't. Man, there's a video of Nia Long saying that her first boyfriend when she was 17 was 35 years old.
That's crazy. That's sick.
And she was like, he was a nice guy and all that. She was like, I hear the crowd kind of mentioned that, but like, he asked her mama, you know what I'm saying? He was like professional, the whole 9 yards. She was like, my mama was like one of them free spirits, but like, she was like, I know, but times were different. 17,
no, they never been that different.
No, that's not different.
In high school, her 35.
A 35-year-old nigga couldn't step near my house inquiring about my daughter.
You know what that sounds like? That reeks of no father
no daddy.
in the house.
There's no daddy in the house.
Yeah. Yeah.
No father in the house, and possibly no uncles. Because if I'm 35, if we at a barbecue and a 35-year-old is there with my niece, I'm punching him once I find out. Like, it's
over. Barbecue over. This nigga about to get hurt because you a predator, nigga.
He get jumped.
Also, like, as the predator nigga, you should be savvy enough to not to go to some events. Like, you should go to that.
Yeah.
Oh, you
gotta stay away.
Fly, nigga.
If you showing up at events, it's only because like you say, AJ, ain't no daddy, ain't no uncles, ain't no brothers, ain't no cousins. Like, nigga, I can move in and out this bitch as I please. But like, nigga, if there is one strong black man in that family circle, you better stay clear the fuck away.
You know what I wonder though? In reality, did he hit the mama? I just need to know.
Did he hit me along, mama?
Yeah.
She said she was a free, airy artist type. You know what I'm saying?
She let her 35-year-old boyfriend bang.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
That's a man. That's a 35-year-old man. Ain't no boyfriend and nowhere near that. Yeah. You feel me? Ain't no way.
That's
her mama need to be. Is her mama age? Somebody need to talk to her mama publicly about that.
Like I could be your daddy.
Yeah.
Literally.
Now at a certain age, right? We around that certain age, like half your age start to be like 24 or some shit like that. Or like,
Yeah.
like what? I mean, it is what it is, but like still.
A bitch got
You
to be at least
still
30.
feel kind of like I could be your father.
Like when I was
I still
5,
gotta check. I check myself with that shit, cause like, yeah, I like younger looking women. I like that aesthetic, but like, but my son 21. Like, nigga, I can't be out here competing. I don't want to be out here trying to compete with the same hoes he going after. Like, now that's nasty. It's creepy.
Your son to break your heart. He knock a bitch. You want it? You would be mad at dog.
that nigga a
I wouldn't
younger
even be
version of
mad.
you.
I wouldn't
Like,
even be mad because I gave him everything to win. He got these good jeans, head full of hair, straight teeth. I gave him everything. He got an apartment overlooking downtown. I tell that nigga all the time, if you can't close just with the basic shit that you got, you're not gonna close at all.
Hey, that nigga Dave over his son crib taking bitches, looking over
hell
the
yeah.
water, talking about his shit.
Hey man, I be
Basically
in his
just a more mature version of my son. You feel me?
I be in his, sometimes I go down there and just roll up on him. I be in his apartment. And like, nigga, when I look at that view from his bedroom, I'm like, dog, this is all you need. Invite her over. You 21 now. Go get a bottle of wine, invite her over, cook something for her to eat, put on some music, and let the magic happen, my nigga. Look at the view from your bedroom. Hold her by the waist and just look outside.
Hey man. Things have changed. And this is sort of random, but I don't know if y'all saw that Red Lobster filing bankruptcy. Chili's closing all their restaurants and shit. There's only one Fridays left, which is the one on Evergreen and shit. Like all these restaurants is disappearing, and it's all these hoes' fault because they said that shit wasn't no date. So nobody go to them bitches no more. And now since ain't nobody in there, all them bitches closed.
Outback going down too, bro.
Like
So is Cracker Barrel, but I don't know if you niggas partake in that.
I don't need it the plantation porch.
But it's almost like y'all shunned it and put it in a different social class. Now niggas not fucking with it no more. Like if I'm a business, this is gonna sound wild, but I stand on it. If I'm a business, the worst thing that could possibly happen to me is for the young black community to think I'm dope, because that's got a 4 or 5 year run and it is over. Like there's no coming back from it. Like we'll take something that's really, really dope, and when we finish with it, it's still dope. But we gonna act like that shit's the worst shit in the world. Nigga, how the fuck do a liquor go out of style?
Bro,
popping. We was like, nigga, it's vodka. Vodka don't go out of style. A Smell can go out of style. A cologne can go out of style. Yeah, I don't like how Cool Water smell no more. That smelled like 1994. What? We when fucking Evisus was popping, when it was True Religion was popping, like every year it's every couple of years is some other jeans. But like if the culture think you popping,
it's over.
It's over. As soon as that run,
hey, listen, that's why you got to have a cult following, whatever you are, business, whatever, a cult following, because the cult following never gives up on you, because they always remember that thing that they loved about you.
Hold on. Curb in the comments, man. He's supposed to be on camera.
Nigga, Red Lobster going out of business. Church mothers in the 80s would have never let Red Lobster go out of business.
I can't believe. Listen, man. You know this why this all going out of business, right?
Why?
Poor hoes, man. Poor hoes always tell you what they not go accept when they can't pay for it themselves. And I done dated some poor hoes, so this ain't me not talking from experience. You feel what I'm saying? So
we all have dated poor hoes.
And poor hoes always tell you what they not go take, which is not even true. That's not true, man. Right now, if you was actively dating and pulled up to any place that what they say is not a date, they go take that date. It's hands down. Because you wasn't going to eat if we ain't stop here, bitch. Quit playing with me. It is what it is. You feel me? And that ain't dissing poor hoes, because you will come up. but don't forget where you came from. Come on, man. Women, stop acting like Coach was motherfucking durable. Coach purses and shoes not being durable no more.
Nigga,
That's in your price range.
my mama got a Coach purse one year for Christmas and cried. She was so happy my dad bought her a big ass Coach purse.
You know what's crazy is like the next thing that's in style, it look exactly like the old thing. You mean like the brown joint with a bunch of C's on it, or a bunch of G's on it, or a bunch of LVs on it? Like, nigga, it's the same fucking pattern. Like, it's
that
made
they
out
making
of
in China, slapping the made in Italy tag on, and now they all look the same.
Yeah, Coach is back. I've been seeing people fucking with Coach and shit again, but like, man, you should wear whatever the fuck you want to wear all the time, man.
Wear what you want to wear, eat what you want to eat, be who you want to be with who you want to be with. You not go shame me. The internet is never go shame me out of doing something I love, man. Never, man.
Like, and I ain't even playing this. Like, if you was to draw the cartoon version Jason, it's gonna have a hoodie on and it's gonna have probably some black jeans and some Jordan 1s on. Like, that's I'm comfortable in that, and I'm cool with my look being that look. You know what I'm saying? But like, a nigga would tell you, well, Jordan 1s ain't in the stock no more. They ain't in style no more. Yes, thank you. So now I can get them bitches to myself now.
I've been wearing wheat Timbs. I've been wearing wheat Timbs since I was in 6th grade. That's always gonna be like my go-to boot. Like, I love them bitches, and nobody else ever has to wear them. But like how y'all talking about these restaurants, nigga, a bitch invite me to Cheesecake Factory tomorrow. I'd like to go. I like to go. If she say she gonna pay for me to go to Red Lobster with her, or she want to go to Red Lobster, I'd like to go.
I got a gift
I want
card
to
right
get it.
here.
I want to get it. I want to get some endless shrimp, and I want them cheddar bays. I go to Chili's on my lunch break right now.
I don't even know where a Chili's at. I thought them bitches was already gone, to be honest with you.
Only Chili's I know now. It's one in Dearborn on 4 Road. Like 4
It's
Road.
one in Livonia near my daughter's job. Me and the kids always.
Oh, 96
Yeah.
Roosevelt.
Oh, duh. It is on right over there. I mean, that bitch.
Nigga, listen. They closed the Mongolian barbecue in Dearborn. Come on, fam.
Niggas
that
not
used
even
to be the spot.
For good? That bitch done?
It's done.
So what niggas eating?
Ramen noodles. Quit fucking playing with me.
I ain't never had none of that shit in my life, dog.
What?
You going to Roof Chris or Ocean
Never
Prime?
had ramen noodles ever in life.
You ain't never had no noodles?
Never.
I'm with
Shut
Jason
up.
now. Like that shit too poor for me. That's
I don't know
where
why-
I draw the line.
that's not why
That's
I
where I
didn't
draw
have
the line
them.
in poverty. I'm not eating
That
no
just
noodles.
was never my thing. We never had that shit in our house growing up. You know what I'm saying? We was poor, but we never had no ramen noodles and shit.
I don't fuck with ravioli and shit like that, though.
No, I don't think I some canned ravioli type shit. No, I ain't never had that either.
Yeah, I'm not fucking with that, but like nigga, you can get some good ravioli from Aldi's. You just boil that shit up.
Oh, don't fuck with Aldi's. I heard they selling bad food, my G.
I've been to Aldi's one time as an adult when I first got my adult shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm living in Oak Park. Matter of fact, them apartments that's right next to the studio.
Yeah,
I used to stay there. Shit, you know what I'm saying? And I'm doing my shit. I'm like I'm an adult. You know what I'm saying? I'm going over there. Fuck this Kroger shit. I go over there and I'm like, yo, y'all ain't put my stuff in the bag. It was like, yeah, it's 5 cents per bag. I'm like, what? And I don't know how much it is for a bag now. That shit probably $2 or some shit.
Hey,
and I was so
because I still shop at Aldi's.
I was so confused, and it was like no one explained this to me. Like what you mean you're not giving me no bag? Why aren't you packing my shit up? Like I didn't
gotta pay for the cart. Hey, Mach, we don't know if the one in Royal Oak still open, but there's one in Canton that's still open. A Mongolian barbecue.
Yeah, 4 Road.
Yeah,
everybody eating Chipotle. That's the only thing. Chipotle and Qdoba, like that didn't took over actual.
And I think both of them suck.
I mean, I don't know
I
about that.
fuck with some. Yeah, I fuck with either one.
I
will fuck with either one.
Qdoba,
but which one you fucking with the most?
Qdoba.
Qdoba got the best cheese, best queso.
Queso, yeah. I gotta give it to you. And they ingredients just look fresher. Yeah. Like the colors popping on them more and everything. Because I did a taste test, right? Because it's 2 by my house is Qdoba and the Chipotle. So I said next time, only way to beat the debate is to have them right then together. Other than that, is what you prefer.
So you ate some Qdoba and some Chipotle at the same time?
Man, I know your dookie was rough.
Well,
my nigga, I'm doing that test too, because Family Ties is at Chipotle, and I already fuck with Qdoba shit. I'm gonna do a taste test. You feel me?
yeah. See,
What is
and look,
family?
but Qdoba better with the queso for sure, and they got the spicy queso.
Yeah. I
They
remember back in
chicken
the day,
nachos.
that shit is amazing, my nigga.
Them chicken nachos from Qdoba that'll
And
always
that,
do
that,
it for me.
that quesadilla, that bitch be thick as hell. You feel me? That bitch light skin thick. You feel me? Like this little light skin West Sider. You feel me? That's exactly what it look like.
What Curve? He in the comments, but he ain't jumping on. Jump on,
Yeah,
nigga.
he said he was. I don't know, man. Kurt, he be doing his own thing, man.
He said he think the
on
one
daddy duty.
the Mongolian barbecue in Dearborn took the hit because all them other restaurants popped up. But they really had poor management though. That used to be my spot, and it just got out of hand. You know what I'm saying? It just got out of hand. You kind of seen
business,
how it was going down.
Restaurant business ain't that. It don't seem like that's not the look right now. That's not a lucrative business. That's a tough business to survive in.
What that say, Darren? What you get fired though from Qdoba? You can't just be saying fuck them because you got fired. You got to tell us what happened, homie.
D. Scott. Hey, my first job I ever got fired from. I got fired on my 89th day from Arbor Drugs,
Nigga,
aka
don't remember
CBS,
that.
because I wouldn't help this white bitch fight.
This ain't in the job description. Her daughter could have been bullying the other person's daughter.
Right. Man, she was a rat. She used to walk around that bitch barefoot. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was super rat.
First job I got fired from. Shit, was Comcast. Nah. Not take well.
But they didn't get fired. Like, they eliminated the whole department. That's like different.
That's layoff, nigga.
Yeah, that's not getting fired. Like when they give you a severance package, like you're not getting fired.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't quit a lot of jobs fast. I quit UPS in about 2-3 hours.
I quit UPS and I quit FedEx.
I got fired from U-Haul for doing donuts in the truck. Me and one of the homies at one time, we doing donuts in a small truck. We don't know they got cameras out there. We came back to work the next day. We was out of there.
What the fuck
do
let us fuck in?
Matter of fact, you can do whatever you want in your new truck.
For sure.
You can do whatever.
But I won't be doing donuts in my shit. I'll be delivering shit. You know what I'm saying?
I did get fucking mind. You think you about to be in a parking lot full of rental trucks doing donuts and they not gonna fire you? Somebody go tell on you if they didn't have cameras.
Yeah.
Hey, my nigga, I got so one time at my old job, we had like high-lows in the back. Clearly, I'm not a registered high-low driver, but driving the bitch looked simple enough. It had like that little stupid ass wheel on it. Man, I spun the high-low around. I hit our refrigerant system in the back and caused $40,000 worth of damage to the refrigerator, and then we lost about $200,000 worth of medicine. I thought for sure I was fired.
They ain't fire you.
Nope. They definitely.
How did that? What the fuck happened?
They be having some wild ass stories, but like, come on, man, give me some more details because some of this shit be crazy.
So the only reason they didn't fire me is because where I hit the refrigerating system, they didn't have no camera, so they couldn't necessarily pin it on me exactly. And when they tried to, so they did random drug test me the next day, and I was able to pass the drug test because my baby mama was working there at the time, and she hooked the nigga up with some of her good clean urine, and I passed the drug test. So it's just the grace of God. He look out for babies and fools, and depending on the day, I'm one or the other.
Yeah, that shit crazy. That's why I don't want no employees, man.
Man,
all contract workers, bro. You fuck this up, you fucked your contract.
Out of here.
Nobody who I'm responsible for.
Dame was like those videos you see when somebody on a forklift knock over one thing and all the stuff fun. That's definitely what happens, dog.
Yep.
Shout out to Moncho out in Vegas. Monch, man, one of my partners out there in Vegas, man, he got a water company, man. He sell like water and shit. I told him I'm gonna try to put him in contact with you because I know you got the black book thing going on. I'm gonna put him in contact with you. One of my good friends, man.
Do we sell like alkaline water or something?
Yeah.
And
And
Monch
like
got the
stores and
tacos
shit
too, the
too.
jokes and laughs and tacos tonight too. I think it's free cover charge. So if you're out there in Vegas, I think it's free cover. Was this the free cover tonight or was that last week? Because last week was the 1 year anniversary.
Man, Monch out here doing a damn thing. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get Monch a
All we
Grammy
got,
this year.
Hell yeah.
Trying to get Monch that Grammy. You feel me? So look, man, I appreciate y'all niggas, man, tapping in for this live. I mean, we're like a real powerful content company or some sort. You know what I'm saying? Like we powerful with the content, but we got some other stuff going on. Y'all know how to like stream and shit, like video games.
No, but shit, we can learn. I follow this lady on Twitter, man. She coming up in that shit, and I just be watching what she do. I think it's based a lot on what game you play too. She play a lot of first person games. I think she from here. I just randomly follow people. Her name
Y'all niggas still got them PlayStation 4s. We can fire up that old ass Madden or 2K. I still out for blood
No,
for both
nigga,
you
we
niggas.
can fire up the college, nigga. The college about to drop, nigga. We can fire up the college.
I ain't got a PS5 yet. I gotta step my life up.
We still rocking with the 4.
Oh, okay. Well, fine.
Yeah.
I can fuck y'all up on that. But I owe both y'all niggas some L's.
You get what?
I got a 5, but can't you play some of the 4 games and it'll still work, right?
Crossplay, yeah. Dad, look at me, Dad. Never forget, bro. At halftime, I damn near had 70 points, bro. You had 2.
Jesus Christ!
I didn't tap out.
What game was y'all playing?
We
was
playing
playing
basketball.
2K, and them niggas was cheating.
72, my nigga. You can shoot all half court shots and make more than 2.
It was crazy. It was a crazy run. I was on a crazy run back then, though.
They was cheating. They wouldn't even let me get the ball up court.
But look, in real life though, y'all might have to invest in this little device I got because you can run the video joint to it, and like just how we on here talking shit, all of us, we can be playing the same game, and we can be running these podcast shit up and having our conversations. Oh shit, look at Curve. Hold on, let me add you to here, Curve. Boom. Yeah.
Deacon Summerall.
Cut it out, Dame. Dame, I've been so Dame. When we was testing, Dame was asking about women. They be begging for single men in church. He won't come to church.
No, I'm coming. I'm about to be somebody's blessing.
Now, matter of fact, I don't know if you heard, Curve. We had a whole
about
conversation.
To be somebody's blessing.
AJ, begging.
Did you hear me and Dame's conversation about your church?
No.
So
Jay said your church was too new. It ain't got no Jesus in it yet.
No, it's in there. It was like it was a Catholic church.
So what I said was like I saw some pictures and videos of it, and it looked 2000s for me. You feel me? I need like old.
No, them pews is 1970. It ain't.
It look like how niggas look like they're giving a TED talk and they be preaching like with a microphone. I've never seen the preacher or no.
No, it's because he he not old, so he like 45, 46. So
he
like
gotta be older than me. He gotta have me by more than 3 years.
Jay need red. He need that red hymnal book, and he need funeral. He need OH fans in the rows.
When I when we joined the church, I had wanted to make sure I wanted to make sure I got to know who my pastor was. I didn't want to just be a person who just was showing up. Yeah. So when I have to be buried, I wanted to have some real meaningful things to say.
Somebody just out here picking up a check.
I didn't want to have like an old pastor though. So if a nigga was like 70, I was like, yeah, I can't go to that church because he's not gonna get to know me long enough. He can't bury me.
We don't know where we going, Curve. We have no idea.
I know. I talked to God enough to know that I ain't clocking out before the nigga that's 70. I know that much.
The nigga after 70.
I know I got more than him. I know that.
Yeah.
No, but I'm gonna show up at church one Sunday, man.
I'm trying to hook him up. He not like you say every week on the pod. He really not trying to get no. He don't want to go on dates.
However, I might show up.
No Red Lobster for him. No Red Lobster for Dan.
I'm somebody's Boaz.
So
I'm somebody's Boaz.
I'm somebody Boaz. Okay. Curve.
Somebody is in church praying for me. Praying for me. They want me.
They
want me to be
get away. The real question, Curve, is it a lot of single women at the church?
It is.
Oh, okay. Because if it ain't a lot of single women.
No, I don't. So I don't even. They be complaining about it because they really be coming to church looking for stuff. I'm like, I thought it was a bunch of men at the church until they said it wasn't. I was like, it's not. I was like, I see a bunch of it, but they all married. They all married. I was like,
this ain't got nothing to do with your church, but just because them niggas married, that don't mean that the church.
Hey, I just was like, I thought it was a bunch of dudes up in here.
What city
we had open gym and everything, so I thought it was a bunch of niggas up in here.
What city your church in?
Detroit. I'm Detroit proper. I do everything in Detroit.
East side or the west side?
What? Come on now.
I'm just trying. I'm checking all the boxes.
Ain't no Jesus on the east side. Ain't no Jesus on the east side.
I get my mail on the west side. Come on now.
All right,
it's right by Dutch Girls. It's right by Dutch Girls. So
okay. So Dutch Girls open back up. Did y'all see?
Yeah.
I
seen the nigga say he left church to go. I wonder did he
I've already been. I've already been.
I've never been, like ever. Right?
They selling out of donuts,
man. I seen a line like damn near a half mile long. I'm like, yes, finally, because when they closed that bitch down, everybody was like, oh no, they're closing it down. Y'all wasn't putting no money in their pockets.
No, they was though. Jay, they was. They closed because the person who owned it died. So it was like some business, like family business was messed up. So they had to figure it out. That boy always made the cheese.
I don't know. I remember through COVID, they were struggling. And it was like, we're going to have to close.
Everybody was struggling during COVID, nigga.
No, niggas wasn't. It was a lot of money out here for niggas.
It was definitely a lot of money on 6 Mile, my nigga. It's a lot of money on 6 Mile, nigga. I stayed on 6 Mile.
Louis Vuitton.
And I seen him at the car wash.
Prices went up in Louis. Because of the pandemic, the prices went up in Louis. So
nigga, the Cartier glasses price never came back down. It just went up to like 3,500. It never went back down.
And it never will.
The bitches was 1,300, 1,200. Like now it's not that.
It's crazy, dog. But yeah, man, come pull up, man. Pull up. Get some Jesus in your life.
I'm off this Sunday. I might, I ain't been to a church outside of a death or some momentous occasion in a while.
I'm talking about
we started 12:45, man. We started 12:45, so
I'm talking about ain't no Jesus on the east side. My church home, deep east over off Maross. I'd be praising the Lord on the east side.
That's crazy.
Dame is crazy.
Wait a minute. The west side landlord go to church on the east side?
Isn't it crazy?
Call him out. Call him out. How you even find this church? How you find this church?
Nigga, every church I ever went to was on the west side, dog. On 7 Mile, both of them bitches.
Dame not living his raps. Ain't he a rapper?
And I still stay on 7 Mile.
You got to change your
You stay on 7
now.
Mile in the suburbs. You like Eminem.
Nigga, you stay like 11 minutes from my house. Fuck you talk about.
Off Puritan Avenue in Schaefer.
I don't give a fuck.
I'm on the block.
What you call it, nigga? Schaefer ain't nothing.
I'm on the block.
Nigga.
Just like when you was living in Dearborn all your life.
Yeah, my nigga, say that shit on Jero and Evergreen if you want to. You got a lot of jokes for a nigga who grew up in a Catholic school. Okay, let's get the facts straight. You went to Catholic school your whole life,
and then you lived in Dearborn, Dearborn your whole life.
Look though, nigga, you see, I thought that was a joke. Wait a minute, you went to Catholic school for real? All boys joint?
No, it wasn't no all boys joint.
I was about to say, dog.
I did go to Catholic school.
I didn't know there was Catholic schools in Detroit, my nigga. Didn't know.
It's right up the street from where Curve lived, Grand River and St. Mary's.
Why is you throwing niggas locations out there, dog?
all the time. All the time.
Why?
Like,
Well, listen though. Why you
Dave
giving
gotta
niggas
go to
cross
home court.
streets?
He do this shit all the time. Like, yo, Jay, what young lady did you have over there on a Thursday night at 4 p.m. when you bought that one thing? What was her like? What the fuck is this
You
nigga doing?
West
I ain't
Side
never
dirty
did
Mackin?
that. I ain't never did that.
All right,
I heard
You
you
did
though,
it on
nigga,
the
on the
pod.
podcast.
you
You
do
did
that
it
shit
on the
on the pod
pod.
all the time. Yo,
I just be
you like,
joking. I just be
nigga, it's
joking.
real life, my nigga. You're like, yo, you just bought this thing on Thursday. Did a woman look at it first? Like,
Who is he working for? Who is he working
You a
if I
for?
wild
say
nigga.
no,
Hey,
if I
son, you
say
see.
no, and then somebody did, then it's a
Yo,
problem.
son,
If
you
I
was
say
an
yes,
altar boy?
No, I wasn't no altar boy.
No, he ain't go to Catholic church, nigga. He just went to the Catholic school. Or did y'all even
Yeah.
have to go to catechism up in that bitch?
We had to go to mass.
Yeah, during
this
school
nigga,
hours though.
Yes.
That's crazy.
that's why
Cause
he act this
school,
way.
church, and religion supposed to be
That's why he
separated
act this
under the
way, dog.
Constitution.
And
No,
that
not
shit
when
don't
you paying it.
that shit don't say that nowhere in the Constitution, by the way.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
would go
not
to
for the
we would go to
private school.
But that's why this
mass and
nigga this
shit.
way, dog. He this way because he rebelling everything he learned through middle school. So now he's a terror.
Listen, I swear I was putting that together in my head, like, oh,
He
yeah.
resented everything and happened to be in this structure environment. Now
Yeah.
it's he went
I'm bullying you from now on, bro.
he went
You
there.
can't bully me. You can't bully
I'm
me. It's
bullying you,
impossible.
dog.
It's impossible.
I literally just put this shit together. So he left the Catholic school, which was all straight and narrow, and he went to Cass and he acted out at Cass, where most niggas go to Cass and like get their shit together, right? And he acted out because that was the first time.
You lost your mind in that bitch, didn't you?
Public school was a culture shock, nigga. I went from a school that had 400 kids in total, and it was 1,000 of us in 9th grade.
Yeah,
That sounds crazy.
It was
Stop.
3,000 kids in the school. I ain't never been. I knew everybody's name in my 8th grade class. I didn't know nobody when I went. Nigga, 3 of us from my school went to Cass in 9th grade. I ain't know nobody, nigga. I was there by my fucking self.
Shook.
And my nigga, my first day there, I was in such awe because I didn't realize 17, 18-year-old girls were actually like women.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, it's different. This different. I gotta change my whole shit up. I knew when I got to high school I could be whatever I wanted to be. So
That
I
And
shit
gotta
you
had
took
to
change
that
my
look.
whole
approach.
shit up.
You became the West Side landlord.
That shit had to look
That nigga
ridiculous.
created an identity.
Hey, look though, when you first stepped in that bitch, like you were shocked, like this shit is huge, like because Cass big as fuck.
I had never been inside a cast. I mean, I went to summer orientation, but before that, I had never been inside a cast. The only reason I went there, my god brother went there and he played football, and he invited me out to a game, and he was like, "Sit with my girlfriend; she'll take care of you." And then I just saw waves and waves of black women, and I just went home and was like, "Yeah, I'm going to cast. That's it. That's
So
it."
look, in middle school, you know what I'm saying? They give you the test that you take to get into schools, and they say the test is for Cass, King, and Renaissance. Always that order. Cass, King, Renaissance. And that's the order that they've always been in. And my parents went there, and Cass was just like, I mean, y'all have so many guests that came from there. It's like going to a HBCU or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When I got there, I realized I'm not the smartest nigga.
Yeah.
Like I was always smart. And I got there like, nigga, I don't know none of this shit. Like, can I go back to school? I want to go back to my 8th grade class and learn this shit again.
Yeah.
And it was like it wasn't a lot of my friends and shit was there for a lot of people from school was there. But like, I'm like, oh, nigga, this shit hard. And they got a different grading scale. So what you used to get a B on or get an A on, no, my nigga, that's a C.
Yeah, because you
the
gotta
Knicks just went on a
maintain
crazy
to stay in
run.
there, right?
Oh shit. I forgot. Turn that shit on.
You gotta maintain a certain GPA to stay in there, right?
2.25, which is like
2.5 now.
Yeah, 2.25, or is it 2.5 now?
2.5
now.
Wow, that's probably like a 3.5 anywhere else.
Yeah, that's crazy. I want my daughter to go there though, but we be driving past that shit downtown. She'd be like, "Dad, That shit look like a college. I said they all look big when you don't go to them. You feel what I'm saying?
And it's a small cast though. This not
That's
even
what
like
I told her. I said that shit was bigger than that.
Yeah, the network is real, man.
That's what
So
I be telling her. Like, look, I'm here to prepare you. Like, all that other shit. How you take the test if you ain't in that district? Cause you taking that motherfucker.
yeah, I had to tell. I was talking to one of the like the parents be into the sports,
niggas up 20.
and so like one of my friends, he would sacrifice everything just for his son to play. But I was like, dog, the alumni network is real. So I was like, as soon as you say your kid go to Cass, everybody that went to Cass be like, oh, they
Yeah,
with us now.
yeah, for sure.
Like,
They
and they
family.
run everything in Detroit. Somebody from Cass runs something in Detroit, and they gonna be like, oh, you went to Cass, you want us, let's go.
Yeah,
She
that's
going, nigga.
facts.
I
That's
just
a
seen
good
a
one.
story about a 35-year-old millionaire chick who got a master's degree and she was working in some type of child services, and she went back to high school and pretended to be a 16-year-old and it didn't work. So she went back to junior high and pretended to be a 13-year-old, and kids was making fun of her for looking too old.
That
I don't
shit.
never want to fit in. Nigga, I had a dream I was back in high school
Y'all
and I
remember a
woke
nigga
up in
did
a
that for basketball though, right? A couple years ago.
yeah.
Yeah, he was balling though. He was
Yeah, he ain't a rapper now, so
all right.
He was balling because he was 25 and everybody else he was playing against was 17.
The
Hey,
black assistant coach chick went back to play high school basketball that was cooking.
people got some real mental issues, bro. It's over. It didn't happen. That
or niggas got some real financial issues. Cause like nigga, I see how much they getting paid now. I'll cook these niggas. It's gonna be a long time before they find out my real age.
Hey
I'm
man,
talking about the chick who went back to junior high school. You delusional. You do
Junior high
look
is
cool.
nuts, bro.
Yes.
ain't no amount of money that will make me want to sit through that shit ever again in my life.
You
But
Faking doing homework and
35
all
year
that
old.
shit.
You
Fuck
think you
that.
35 and you look 13? Like what's wrong with you?
she got mad because they said you look old. You is
Because
old.
white women
Like,
age like mayonnaise in the sun, nigga. They don't look young.
Dog, you got roasted by kids. It impacted you. Like
Right.
it
Yeah.
impacted
And you had to feel like shit. And bitch, you got millions of dollars. What are you doing? I think I sent it to you on the IG, Antoine. If not, it's in my inbox because I know I sent it to somebody.
If I had millions of
that's
dollars,
sick.
I wouldn't be worried about shit no kids got to say because I'm gonna be so far away in my big dumbass house, I can't hear kids.
I just wouldn't go to
Hey,
middle
dog, you
school.
got kids. What are you talking about?
And I would get rid of them.
Shut
They can go
up.
live with their
Jesus
mamas.
Christ. Jesus
Everybody can go live with their
Christ.
mamas.
Damon. Damon.
I'm gonna be like Brian McKnight. I'm gonna start from scratch.
I
All
don't
new
think you're wrong for that
kids.
though.
that nigga kid's old as fuck. Them niggas grown. Yo, you know what's gotta be really fucked up is like when your daddy stop fucking with you and you already a junior and he have another kid and name him Junior.
Yeah, that's tough. That's tough.
Like what?
Is it tough,
I'm
or did
already
you not
Junior.
turn out the way I want my junior to turn out, nigga?
Brian McKnight a wild nigga.
But
He's sick, man. He's
what
one of
you
the
gonna
sickest.
do though? Like when you get married again, right? And your kids won't accept your wife, my nigga. I'm done raising y'all. You gonna respect my wife, or you not fucking with me.
You were adult. Like move. This what I be tripping on when that type of shit happen, right? Kids, you just my kid. You also somebody's mate. You act like you ain't never went through shit with nobody. It didn't work with me and your mama. Not damn. Move around. I'm still a fly nigga. I'm Brian McKnight. I can sing the panties off of any bitch. Your
Yeah,
mama included, nigga. Like move on.
it's like when y'all all y'all niggas been married, but like when you get married, that just means that 99% of your other relationships all failed. You feel me? When you
Yeah.
find
Nigga,
that one,
my marriage failed. Throw that shit in the 99%.
so like that relationship's in, my nigga. All the other ones you had before this one ended. Like it, I mean, it's just a part of life, my nigga.
But for kids, inherently, they be wanting their parents to be together.
They
Like
not
they
kids.
just
They like 30.
See, but right. So once you become an adult and you know both of your parents, you should kind of understand and be able to gauge why they shouldn't be together if they
you,
not.
no, you know which parent is the reason why they not together no more.
Not always. Not always.
Not always, but you're not looking at him with that Superman look like, oh, my dad's the greatest person in the world. Nah, that nigga like to get drunk and hit bitches on the weekends. Like my dad probably was was smacking mom around every now and again.
Yeah, he just ain't learned this behavior. Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
that. But I'm saying like on a regular basis though, sometimes like sometimes the pops might let the mama get the leeway and have them thinking it was the pops the whole time, and then you like, oh, I know moms, I know dad, it was really you, or
Yo,
vice versa.
hey, I just pulled up Brian McKnight wife, and he like, I kind of get it. He got him a young little Latin
I was saying
thing.
she young though, like young.
Yeah.
She
Well, no,
Asian?
she got black shiny hair. Them niggas.
Nigga, she a Labrador? What the fuck that mean?
I mean, Mexicans got black shiny hair. Asians got black shiny. Like I don't know. They be beige with black shiny hair. Like
That
that.
sounded so crazy. She's
That's a
ambiguous.
widespread, racially ambiguous comment.
I felt you though, Jay. Don't let the
Like you know what
Catholic
I'm saying?
nigga.
Like nigga, my bad for being descriptive, nigga. That's what it is. Like it is what it is.
Back to
Like
David,
this Catholic school thing, though, dang. So
What's up?
you went kindergarten to eighth to Catholic school. What Catholic school you went to? Be proud of that, man.
St. Mary's of Redford. It's closed now.
Did you get a brick for when they knocked it down?
No, I didn't go back to none of the we going out of business shit.
I got a brick from
Why, bro?
Caddy.
You had some of your best times there, bro. Just because I know how old you, just because I know about those formative years, bro. You had some of your best times there, bro. And you want to shun that away, man?
I never went back to that school after I graduated. Never.
He was
You was
ashamed.
getting bullied. What?
He was ashamed.
I never got booked.
We about to get to the bottom of that one shit why he hate
is
whoever.
that where that boy was too?
It gotta be.
No. That's
Where was he at
the
then?
Gotta be.
that's a nigga from my neighborhood.
Oh, so you seen him on a regular basis?
And he used to
I
bully
didn't
him
see
because
him
he
on.
was in Catholic school. This is
So
all making
look,
sense now, dog. This is all
his
making sense.
his grandfather lived up the street from us, so I didn't see that nigga like on a regular basis. But like,
Hey.
hey, now and again he gonna come through and see his grandfather. So that's where I would see the nigga. But like, ain't nothing wild happened to me at Catholic school. Now it came out years later. One of them priests was like touching little niggas, but ain't
Oh
nobody
shit.
touched
This
Well,
shit.
me.
hold on.
Whoa.
Whoa, whoa. Wait a minute. You're saying that a priest
There,
at your
there was a priest at my Catholic
what was
school.
his name?
I don't remember his name,
Father.
but I do know
Not
he was the only black priest we ever had there, and that nigga was touching some of the kids.
this
Was you in his class at any time?
Never.
Okay, I'm just because you black at Catholic school and it's a black priest, so I don't know if they was pairing y'all up.
Everybody was black there. This school was in the middle of the hood. Everybody was black.
I don't know, man.
So
This is
back to
uncomfortable.
dude who was bullying you. What school did he go to when he used to
First
come
of
to
all,
the neighborhood?
this nigga was not bullying me. We got into one fight.
And your mom
This
got
nigga did not
scared like
bully
you
me.
moving with your auntie and uncle to Bel Air.
This nigga did not bully me. We got into one scrap and that shit. I don't
Do
know.
he know that you still hold this close to your heart?
I'm over it.
You're
No,
not
you're
over
But
not.
You
it.
know?
You're not over it.
you
You're not
not.
over it.
You not. We got to bring him on.
That's what I was about to say.
I'm gonna talk to Verge because Verge got the scoop. I'm gonna watch. Dame gonna pull up to the studio one day and that nigga gonna be sitting in that bitch, and we gonna see.
I
This
would.
this man has no clue though. This is the thing. The
So
I
we
man
gonna
haven't
see
seen.
Verge.
I haven't
He
seen
don't
this
even
nigga in
remember.
like 15 years. But
But
it's the
15 years ago, you was in your 20s. So
yeah.
was
That's what I'm
this?
saying. I haven't
You
seen him in
still
like
was
15
mad 15
years.
years ago.
He was damn near 30 though.
Right. 15 years. So you late 20. So listen, when you seen him, you approached him. I know you told the story before, but I just want to make sure that we on the same
But
page
we
that
never
you
actually
need.
told the story. Like I put some things together, and he kind of like agreed that this maybe happened. We don't know what happened.
Mm-mm.
When I
Break it down
saw
on
him,
live, bro. We live. We go unpack this. We here for you.
when I saw him, I wasn't in a place where I could like get to him.
We're
Like I
okay.
saw.
Okay, stop it.
15 years
Hold
ago.
on,
This
because I got super questions. every step of the way. Okay, so you was at a function when you seen him and was
I was at the bar.
surprised and scared.
I wasn't scared, nigga. Like, we grown now.
We
But
trying
why
to
did you
figure
want to
out what
get to him
happened.
15 years ago?
Yeah, what happened before? What happened 30 years ago?
Right,
We got
right,
into,
yeah.
we got into a fight.
But
It,
at 27, you wanted to fight him again.
So look, this was my theory, and I was like, because Dame won't let anything go, and he has to like out whatever. And I'm like, something must have happened where you didn't show up how you meant to show up, or that you and now like you over show up places. So I don't
so,
know what actually happened. Like, was
so
there
look, I'm gonna get a whole story. It goes back to third grade. Okay,
no
this
judgment?
nigga, this nigga was probably like in sixth, seventh grade when I was in third grade.
This 9-year-old Dame.
Yes. Now this same week, I was on a tear. Like, I had fought two niggas at school and I won both of them. So now in my mind, I'm feeling like a young Roy Jones. You know, I'm undefeated. I done beat up like two bully. Like, I was still a fat child. So I wasn't like some athletic marvel, but I done whooped on two niggas in school. So now niggas is talking and treating me a little bit differently because they know I can hold my own. We was playing basketball across the street from my house at my nigga Matthew house. Verge, you remember Matt. His old dude used to play for the Lions and he worked at Mel Far. So we across the street at my neighbor's house hooping. And I've always been a loudmouth. So I'm talking shit the whole time. Now, mind you, I can't hoop. Basketball ain't my sport. But it's not stopping me from running my mouth. This nigga keep warning me like, dog, you shut that shit up. But I'm nonstop, my nigga. I'm Gary Payton in '94 out there, just running my mouth the whole time. I
Gary Payton had
remember
hands though, but anyway, continue.
I had third grade hands, but he was like in seventh or eighth grade.
Which
I
still
had
need to
third.
be verified. So it's certain things in this story that still got to be verified through the other guy that we definitely go find. So finish.
You can look that nigga up. I be looking for him every now and again.
How
He
bad
living
was
out.
this ass whooping he gave you, dog?
Dang.
He live out. I think he live out in Delaware right now, but I be looking for him because he was working for the state for a minute. But anyway, all I remember is this nigga. All I remember is this nigga threw the ball at me and rocked my shit. Maybe two, three punches, it was over with. Now I'm across the street from my house, so like I remember niggas helping me to the house because he had like he dropped me. He dropped me
Wait a
and
minute, wait
lumped
a
me the
minute.
fuck up.
He knocked you out?
Nah, he ain't knocked me unconscious. He just dropped me.
Well, I wasn't prepared for this level of stuff.
Wait a minute, right? So he dropped you, and then Verge and your other homies carry you across the street?
I don't know if Verge probably wasn't there because Verge younger than me. So if I'm in third grade, Verge in like kindergarten, first grade.
Okay, okay.
So it was like one of my other homeboys, my dog Rich. I think Rich kind of like was like the in between of like, hey, stop that shit. And then my nigga Matthew, whose house he was hooping at. Like, you know how like when a nigga get injured, you put your arm around both your homies and they carry you off the field. You know, I'm
Damn.
still walking, but them niggas is supporting me.
So
And they
you was
walk
Let
me
me
flu
across
kind
the
game Jordan. You was the flu game Jordan.
yeah, and they walked me across the street to the crib.
what your parents say when you got in the house, dog?
You know, my mom was comforting. You know, it's gonna be all right. She gave me like something to put on my face because the nigga lumped me up. She gave like an ice pack. But my dad wasn't trying to hear that whining shit when he came home a few hours later. He was like, you know, you just got lumped up. When you see him, you got to make it even. And we just never ran back into each other like that.
Oh, okay, okay. So when you seen him years later, when you was in your 20s, and he probably forgot about this fight completely, what was the atmosphere like when you seen him in your heart drop?
It wasn't that my heart dropped. You know how like when you see a movie and everything just get quiet and start moving in slow motion?
Your heart
Yeah.
dropped.
Like that's how it was.
I mean, your heart dropped.
Yeah, that nigga went to
The
fight
whole-
and fight. Everything start going in slow motion and shit. Yeah,
but I was trying to get to him, but there was like too many people in between us.
No. See, this is what you need to do. Explain trying to get to him. Were you with your group of homies and you alerted them that that's dog who knocked me out when I was in 3rd grade?
Nigga never knocked me out. Nigga never knocked me out.
Now
he got
listen,
it, though.
this is off
Okay.
topic. SJ is a host. This nigga is a host. Do you hear how he's getting to these questions?
Because
This
I
nigga
want
is a host.
specific answers.
That
So
nigga's
okay,
Larry
look,
King
the people
up
who
there.
you was with, the people who you was with, right? When you seen
No,
dog
Watch
I
his
didn't
name.
your
say
heart
nothing.
dropped, did you
I
alert
didn't say
them?
nothing. No, I didn't say nothing to them. I just started trying to get towards the nigga.
But describe this, because what stopped you
Where
after all of
was
these
it?
years of not seeing them?
But where
was-
was it?
It was
Fear.
like one of these.
Here, okay.
It was like one of these clubs downtown. One that ain't. I think it was like Heaven or Hell. It's one spot that's not open no more. But it was downtown.
Mortality when he used to he see my man, he started thinking about him. That nigga thought like, yo, this is it. Arms are sweating.
What he tried to do was create a scene so he could get kicked up out the bar and didn't have to cross with dog.
Yeah.
Nah, I wouldn't. I'm not afraid of the nigga.
I'm saying, but listen, as an adult now, but like the last time you seen him, that in this story at least, like he drops you. Granted,
So look,
he's in the 3rd grade, so you went back to being a 9-year-old when you seen him across the club at 28 years old.
But 20 years later, how did you know it was even him?
This nigga has this. He's had the same looking face since he was that age. He's gotten fatter, but he's got the same looking face. Like that nigga.
This is pathetic, man. Are you being facetious, dog, or are you serious, dog?
I think he's being serious right now.
This nigga's looked the same his whole life.
Listen, bro, because wait a minute. So I know you seen him after that more times because you said his granddad lived up the street, bro. So like you was scared.
You know how like when you a kid, like I might see that nigga leaving the house or going into the house. Like I'd see him like that, but he wouldn't come like outside where we was at.
You would avoid outside when he was out there.
What'd you say?
So are you saying you avoided the outside when he was outside?
Yeah.
No, I never tried to run from that nigga.
Because I'm 100% sure to this day he don't think about that shit, and he had no clue that you wanted revenge.
Or when niggas be talking about old scraps they was in, like, yo, I dropped this one nigga used to live across the street from me and shit. Nigga tried to come up. Nah, this I'm not ragging on you, Dang. But like, you know how niggas be taking the stories and shit, right? He probably make that shit like, yo, nigga came at me, I ducked, I went, bow, dropped him, his homies in them dragged his ass down the street. Like that's what they
if he is as old as Dame say he is, this man don't even know this happened.
That nigga
in reality, he was a 9-year-old as well.
Right, because they the same age.
Right.
But like you gotta tell when you tell a nigga drop
let me do y'all remember when Rip Hamilton and Khalid El Amin was at UConn?
Yeah.
Okay. He played college basketball and played against them niggas in the tournament. So he's like
he's an athletic nigga.
Yeah, but I mean he's a few years older than me.
Hooping with y'all.
He was just out. We was just little kids to him. Like we was just outside, like playing 21.
He was a terrible human. He's a terrible human. Then
when I was young, when I was younger, but I was older than the kids next door. These niggas having a party. They tried to fight, or they was wrestling, and I broke this little kid collarbone like by mistake. Like he probably has a story about him not stepping up to me, but like it was nothing. You feel me? Like he came with his arms out, and I just grabbed his arm and pushed him, and he fell wrong, and he broke his collarbone. I didn't even know that. You feel me? But look, the funny part of this, the little nigga next door, I gotta be 4 or 5, maybe even 6 years older than him. He come and knock on my door one time. Props to this little nigga. He come knock on my door. I'll go to the door. He like, why you break my homeboy collarbone? And then just punches me. He punched me in the jaw. Like on some little Mac, Mike Tyson punch out shit. And he a little kid. And I'm like, I choke sand him off the porch. You know what I'm saying? But like when he tell that story, he like,
He
man,
fired on you.
I went to this nigga crib, you know what I'm saying? Nigga opened the door. I said, what's up with what's up with my niggas? Right. And I just dropped that nigga. Like, so he probably put some sauce on that motherfucker. Dame is trying to take sauce off him getting dropped. My man putting on sauce.
Hey, my nigga, it just happened. It just happened. It was the L I took.
Yeah.
But I do have a problem letting go of shit.
Yeah.
Like I be feeling like I need to get my lick back on shit.
So I'm gonna do my cycle on this shit, right?
Get my lick back on shit.
So I'm gonna do my cycle on this shit, right? SJ, you gotta mute your shit, Jack. You gotta take your shit. SJ, you gotta mute your shit, Jack. You gotta.
Oh, hold on. Let me take my shit off the wooden phone.
So look, this is what I think happened to you, Dave. So because you used to see that nigga all the time and you wouldn't go over there and get your lick back, you feel that you can't let shit go. You was a little kid, he older than you. You feel you can't let shit go. And I think that's why you overdo every individual situation because you never gonna feel like a nigga hold you or a nigga got something over you. And you just overdo every other situation trying to not be that 9-year-old kid anymore.
Okay, well, thank you so much, Dr. Johnson.
I mean, I don't do it for a living, but you know what I'm saying? I don't do it for a living, but I mean, it is what it is.
I'll send y'all niggas his info. Y'all can look him up too.
That is great.
I mean, we gotta bring him up to the pile. We gotta get to the bottom of this. He's not gonna remember this shit. Or he gonna give us a totally different story. We gotta get Verge on here, dog.
What'd you say?
We gotta get Verge on here. Verge know the truth, man.
Verge was younger. He probably don't even know this shit.
Yeah, but he lived in a neighborhood.
I mean, he probably know the nigga.
He lived in a neighborhood after you, and my man told him the real truth. Like, yeah, you talking shit like your man used to be talking shit. Yeah.
This is a wild story, Dave. There's more story times with Dave, man.
My entire life has been wild.
Man, I bet, dog. Man, we went on this fucking live. I forgot to stream this shit to Twitter. I put that bitch on Twitter and people tapped in, but we've been on here bitch for an hour and a half.
That was my
man,
fault.
this nigga SJ don't know how to use technology.
I know he got the dumbest.
This nigga SJ don't know how to use technology.
This nigga got the car.
It ain't even that, man. It's I'm trying not to connect it to the phone, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm trying not to have it connect to the car because it give an echo, bro. That's what we learned on the test run.
And nigga, was you smoking a breeze earlier?
No, nigga. What you mean,
nigga? Was you smoking a breeze earlier, nigga?
Now you trying to hold me like I'm taking, like, no nigga ever knocked me down, bro. Niggas who smoke breezes let niggas knock them out, bro. That never happened to me, dog.
I just asked the question. You taking it somewhere else.
No, I'm talking shit, Catholic school, boy. I did not know you got knocked out and went to Catholic school, dog. I thought them was jokes. I swear to God.
I've never
look
been
at you no different though, bro, because you was a kid. You don't determine what school you go to, and I got to get more to this knockout story because I'm just hoping that dog ain't your age, and you saying this, but I'm hoping even more that you definitely still not looking for a nigga who did something to you when you was 9, bro.
Because that was
I never got knocked out ever in my life.
I said knocked down, man. I did not say knocked out. I said knocked down. That's what you said.
Hey, SJ is good. SJ is he's Larry King. SJ Larry King.
It's been 31 years, my nigga. Let that shit go.
I have.
Yeah, you gotta let that go, folks. You gotta see.
I have let it go.
I don't know, man.
And I will admit, a nigga did punch me in my mouth and rock my shit, but I recovered and we won that fight. But yeah, I ain't mad at that nigga though.
Ain't Verge supposed to be coming through on Friday? We can ask him about it then. Verge may know the nigga.
I'm about to get Verge on this. I'm about to get Verge in this group right now.
We gotta go live in the studio, bro. We gotta go live in the studio.
I'm texting Verge right now. I just seen them post something on Instagram.
I'm gonna get, when we talk about it, I'm gonna get my homeboy that was there too.
Who was there?
Jay, you know my homeboy Rich. He was there.
Oh yeah, I know Rich. Oh, Rich gonna tell the truth. Now that's your
Look
man.
though,
He gonna hold you down.
why Rich ain't help you
I told the truth.
after the grown niggas scold on you?
He did. He helped me home.
Oh
Why
yeah,
y'all
him
ain't
and
step
who?
out?
They was worried about they needed to protect me.
That's not what happened. They carried you off the field, bro. Oh, I get. They needed to protect you from the stump out. They ain't let it go too far.
Nobody stomping me out.
Man, what happened to AJ? Because he not gonna believe this shit. We got to a breakthrough on our first live stream. We got to a
His phone
breakthrough.
had died.
Oh
Yeah,
man,
he
we
missed
got.
he missed a good one. He missed a great reveal and the afterthoughts. See, I'm glad I hopped on, man. We got extra time here with Dame, and we got a breakthrough now.
Yeah,
Man,
damn,
first
you a
live
lot to
stream.
unpack, my nigga. You need therapy.
I
I'm
mean, I don't
perfect.
do this for a living, but we got somewhere. You know what I'm saying? We got somewhere.
I'm not holding on to that shit from 30 years ago. It is what it is.
But no, I
No,
know
you're
you say
definitely
that,
holding on
Dave.
to it.
I know you say that, Dave. But the reason that we even got to this story is because one time on the pod, I was like, "Fam, why can't you?" You like, I can't let nobody can get anything on me. I was like, where did this come from? And we kind of gradually brought that out of you. Pause. You know what I'm saying? No diddy. And so it do impact you. What happens? I mean, different shit impact me too. You know what I'm saying? From a young age, like, man, I wish I'd have handled that differently. And then you over. I know. Well, I'll speak for myself. When you wish you handled something differently, now you overcorrect. Like, dog, can another nigga talk to me this way? Ain't happening. You know what I'm saying? It impacts you. It impacted me at least. You know what I'm saying?
So if you would have made your way over there to him and beat his ass or whatever, how would you would have reminded him that you were the little kid that he punched 15 years prior to that? Like, how would that? What were you gonna say?
No,
Because you played
I
this out in
can't
your mind.
even. Huh?
You probably played this scenario out in your mind beforehand. Like,
I can't even tell you what I would have done. I was just trying to get to him.
And what
I don't
stopped you?
know. Huh?
you said, what
What
stopped
stopped
you?
you?
I'm telling like dog, the club was packed. Him and his crew was like moving out of the club and like I was in the back. So it's just like it's just like a bunch of people in between us. This is like around Christmas time. So niggas home for the holidays and shit. And they like leaving. I see him leaving.
Wait a minute. You said that this nigga played in the Final Four against Rip and Khalid Alameen. So
He didn't play
this is a nigga.
he didn't play in the final four. He played against them niggas in the tournament.
Okay, so this is a nigga. So who is this nigga that you stalking that played college basketball in the NCAA tournament,
But
dog?
let's find this nigga, man. We need a name, Dame.
I'll
You
shoot
follow
y'all
that nigga.
niggas. I'm not gonna say his name on the live. I'll shoot y'all
For
niggas the
sure. For
info.
sure. For sure. This nigga Macho said, remember me from 1989? Dame.
Right.
At 27.
What type
Uh,
of shoes did you have on?
I don't know, nigga.
You know, nigga, you remember what you was wearing when a nigga punched you and you hold on to it for 30 years.
I can't remember what I had on, nigga.
that nigga don't remember much from that night, man.
That nigga knocked that nigga memory out.
Oh man, I'm only laughing because this live.
What
That's
this nigga
No.
Verge
crazy.
say?
Oh, let me see. Oh, Verge said one sec. Verge about to join the live, man.
Oh
We can
man.
get to the bottom of this shit, man. Once and for all.
Well, I'm gonna hop off. I'm gonna get back in the live because I can't miss this breakthrough though.
No,
But
man.
No, this was great, Dame. Dame,
Damn,
you,
dang. I thought
Thanks
that
for
was a
you,
sharing in my.
joke, bro. I'm
Thanks for
sorry
sharing.
that happened to you, homie.
Man, we win some, we lose some. But we
no,
Yeah,
but
we
yeah,
the
man,
the
yeah.
reason he couldn't get to him, SJ, because the dude didn't know.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at. This nigga didn't have a clue that you was even in there.
So you leave it because you just moving around the club. So he just like, all right, man, we about to go, bro.
He
And
yeah.
like,
like,
you leaving anyway.
like but he has no clue.
I mean, but think about this. Like, I mean, one of y'all niggas and scrapped somebody back in the day and you got the best of them, and they want to see you in the club too.
Yeah, but not
Like
if we
it's
was 9 though. Like in our, that was damn near 20 years to the date for that nigga.
all right.
It was
It's a
closer to
nigga.
20 years. It was closer to 20 years, though.
Yeah, I mean, it's somebody nigga that what y'all used to call that shit across the whatever over there. AJ, I mean SJ.
Oh yeah. I know exactly what you're saying though. It's some niggas that probably want to do something to a nigga for sure, but I would hope not. Not this late in the game.
Yeah, but it's a nigga on live right now on another live. Like, yo, that one, them twin niggas. Oh shit, there go Verge. Let me bring Verge up.
Yo,
There
what's
he
good?
Verge,
is.
Verge.
Verge,
First
what's
off,
up?
thank
Damn,
you.
you got beat up?
So Verge, you remember I fought? Have you ever heard about the story of me fighting Mr. Henry grandson?
Yeah, I heard you got mollywop. Yeah.
That's consistent to what I've been telling niggas.
Yeah.
Now, Verge. Now, months ago on the pod, maybe even years ago, I
It's
said
came up
that
multiple times. It's
this
came
came
up
up a lot
multiple
of
times.
times. And we finally got to the reason why Dame is so angry and why he won't let anything go. And it leads back to this particular fight
Yeah, that's my
when he
nigga.
was 9 years old in the 3rd grade. And things didn't go well for him. And apparently, Rich and somebody else helped pick Dame off the ground and carried him back back to his he carried him back to his porch, or you know what I'm saying. He got scolded by. You know what? I figured it out based on our conversation on last Friday's pod. Your father looked at you and you lost the fight and you didn't like how he looked at you. You thought he didn't look at you like with respect. And now you won't let nobody not respect you. Like
Ooh, that's deep,
no,
my G.
everybody's gonna give me my respect because at that one particular moment, your pops was like, you got to go get your shit back because he got you. And you like, nah, and it's never gonna be another nigga out here that don't show me my respect because like you took some you probably feel like you took my father respect for 45 seconds from me. No, ain't another nigga out here gonna do that shit to me. I'm psychoanalyzing. I don't get paid for this stuff. You feel me? I'm just doing this on the internet. I just play one of these niggas on the internet. But I think that's what happened.
So Verge, you are here. Do you know who this guy is?
Vaguely is because Dame, how old were you?
If I was 9, he had to be like 12 or 13
So if you
Why
was
his age keep
9,
going
I
up?
was like
Why his
5.
age keep going up?
because it's like a 3-4 year difference.
So if you was 9, he was 12, not 12 or 13 or 16.
No,
But he was older than
I
us.
remember homie. I remember. Yeah.
So Dame, the story that Dame told us, you know, he was mouthing off. Dame said he was he won 2 fights that week in school.
Against some first graders. Now it's falling into perspective.
Yeah, Dame had won some fights at school. He was feeling like he was the man. People started showing him respect, and he was talking a lot of shit while y'all was hooping. And he said you were a little bit younger than Dame, so you wasn't actually hooping with them. But he was talking a lot of shit, and my man was like, "Yo, fam, you probably need to like calm that down." And Dame, you know Dame,
He said he
and
was Gary Payton in '94.
that's the exact quote.
What's Gary Payton 94?
Yeah. So
I was talking a lot.
my
Yeah,
man,
And he
Wild
had
Records with the
hands.
tongue.
And he had
No, which
hands.
is crazy, Dame. You wasn't even a hooper. I don't even know why you was even hooping.
But see that I told niggas that shit. I wasn't a basketball player.
No, you was just in there to cause problems. That's probably what it was. Yeah.
Hey,
Now,
that's why you ain't no basketball player, nigga. Look what happened the last time you played basketball.
so
Dame
look.
couldn't dribble a ball straight for 10 seconds in a row. I know he
Mm,
can't.
mm. So look.
Basketball was never my sport. I
So
never said it was.
the fight commences. Dame get pieced up and he get dropped, and Rich and another kid carry him off like Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen in the flu game all the way down the street.
Rich and Matt took
Rich
him
and Matt.
across the street.
You
Yeah.
remember Matt that lived across the street from him.
Yeah.
All right, now this the part we need you to corroborate. Dame said he didn't see this nigga again until Dame was like 27 years old in some crowded club around Christmas time.
A club called Heaven or Hell, possibly.
Heaven or hell that I've never heard of.
Where the fuck was heaven or hell?
It was downtown.
All right, whatever.
I've never heard of this club, but Dane said he was there around Christmas time uh, when he was like 27 or 28 years old, literally 20 years after the whooping, right? And I kind of find it hard to believe that two people that live on the same street don't see each other for 20 years. Do you think that Dame saw this man again? Like, can you corroborate this information?
He didn't live on our street.
It's possible because he didn't live there. He didn't live there, so he came and visit. And
Okay. Now, Verge.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this: have there been days that Dame's attitude went from cool homeboy to bitch ass nigga, and you never knew why?
You talking about like as a recent?
No. Anytime growing up.
It's hard to say because I don't remember. If it was, I didn't take it like that because I was younger.
Yeah, because when this happened, Verge was already younger.
Okay. Now the reason.
Yeah. You said what?
SJ, you breaking up. SJ driving through.
I'm in Taylor. My bad. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear.
I'm driving through Taylor. Hold on. Can you hear me?
Yes.
I said if it was ever times that Dame's attitude drastically switched, it was because those are the times that he seen homeboy in the neighborhood.
It probably not because even when we hoop, he never came and hoop with us. He was never like that. When he came and visited his uncle, whoever Mr. Henry was at the time, he never come and hang out with us. That time was just like a rare occurrence. And even when he used to have shit at his house, I don't even remember seeing him too much after that. So it's possible he ain't never seen him. But then
Dame's a man of his word. I believe Dame. I believe Dame is telling us the truth the best as he can remember it.
But hell, Dame never really came out and hooped with the younger cats too much once he got a certain age. He came down to make an appearance every once in a blue moon, but that was it.
This the crazy part to me. How did he keep up with that nigga if he never seen him again?
That was a face. That's a good question because you age after like 20-something years.
That
How
nigga.
you remember what this nigga looked like?
Because he looked the same. He looks exactly the same.
Hey, you should have got your look back, bro.
Send me this nigga Instagram, dog. I gotta see this nigga.
You probably still should get your look back. Like honestly,
I can't find him on the gram. I'll send you his name though.
Nah, I think what Jay said makes perfect sense.
But of course, I've tried to look for this nigga on the socials. I can't never find him there.
So you say you saw him at the club?
Yes.
So what'd you do?
Nothing. He was like leaving out.
Oh, you didn't want to do nothing.
It was a lot of niggas between.
He didn't know that somebody was looking for him to do anything.
You ain't want to do nothing, Dave.
Nothing.
All right. I had to handle something over there. So look, Dame, now that we made this breakthrough, man, and we understand where all this anger comes from, you know you don't have to win every argument, and no one thinks you're not the West Side landlord, man.
Got a question. Where all this stem from? He lost the argument?
They was trying to... Go ahead.
No, go ahead, Dave.
They was trying to figure out why I was so angry about certain shit, or why I go overboard about shit.
It makes sense. And we actually kind of figured it out. So we also figured out because he went to a Catholic school all the way up to high school, which is why when he got to high school, he started wilding out and being rebellious because he had been so structured. That whole elementary, middle school joint. Because it don't really make sense. The school you went to, that he went to, wilding out like there. But that's the first time he had freedom.
Damn, Dame. Would you go to St. Mary's?
Yeah.
Okay. I know.
And he also probably thought that he got to be extra tough to the nigga who's clearly 3 to 4 years older than him because the people in
He went to St. Mary's.
He didn't go to Catholic school. Like, fuck out of here. So he probably thought he had to be tougher. Am I correct, Dame? Is that anywhere near the truth?
Look, I didn't think I had to be nothing per se. Like, I don't think I've held on to that shit for 20 years, first of all, or 30 years.
When you
Let me
let
ask you
go.
something. If you seen this nigga in the Kroger, y'all going down the same aisle, you gonna say something to him?
Yeah, I'm gonna say something.
Yeah, you still holding on to it.
Like, what would you like?
What would you say though? What would you say?
Remember me, nigga?
If he say no, that's it. Just let it go. Or is that gonna piss you off more that he don't remember?
I don't know. I wanna say I had the power to just let it go and walk away, and I'll be like, yeah, I thought you were somebody else and you wasn't, and just walk away. But I don't know if I had that type of maturity in my life.
Okay, so what if he was like, "Oh, you that little nigga I knocked out 30 years ago"?
Ooh. You can't
Let's see you do it.
disrespect. We
Let's
can't
see you do it
disrespect.
again, nigga.
Yeah.
Let's see you do it again.
What if he do it again though?
But
I'm strapped up. I kill him now.
I'm giving Dame this one though, because Dame I've been waiting for this encounter for a long time. Like, you don't even know what the fuck you walking into right now. You feel me?
Yeah, I kill him this time.
Yeah. So let's hope y'all now, Verge, we need you because I want to bring a nigga on the pod.
What's the nigga name?
He won't tell us.
I told you, nigga. No, I'm not gonna say it on the live, but I'm gonna send it to niggas.
I mean, anybody else on this live?
Well,
I don't
it's
know.
like 58 people watching right now.
Oh shit. Okay. Well, yeah, text it to the group.
We on YouTube and
No, man,
and
put it in the air because somebody might be able to help
I'm not
us
gonna
find
put
this
that
nigga.
shit. I'm not.
What you trying to protect? You ain't trying to protect shit from him.
I'm not gonna put it in the air.
Listen, man. People have long reaches, bro. Somebody might be able to contact this nigga and he might be able to join the next live.
That nigga might get on this live right now.
Right. Well, put the name out there.
Yo, Macho said, "Damn, they trying to pop a doc your transcripts." No, that's not what we're doing. If you ask me whose mess is this, this is my mess. You feel me? That's not it.
I told y'all niggas I share it with y'all, but like I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm
don't
not
put it
even
on.
like.
Don't put it on live.
We gonna find this nigga, man, so you could talk about this with him, bro. So you could get over that hump, bro. Ain't nothing like a good breakthrough. Therapy has taught me that, bro.
On some Magic Johnson, Isaiah Thomas shit.
We not gonna cry and hug.
Nah,
you might
he might beat the tears out of you. We don't know, or you might beat him to tears.
Did you cry?
I mean, I was in 3rd grade. I probably cried.
Yeah.
No, nigga, you cried.
Yeah.
Cried.
Yeah, yeah.
No. So you was crying in front of your daddy?
No, by the time he made it home, I got all that shit out of my system.
I said, bro, that was only like 6 houses down, but all right. Because where was y'all hooping at?
We was hooping across the street from my house at Matthew House.
Bro, you didn't stop crying that quick.
No, but my dad wasn't at the crib. I know that.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say, yeah, you was directly across the street.
Yeah, my dad wasn't at the crib.
Bird, you say niggas had to pick him up and carry him across the street back home.
Rich might know. Rich man.
Richard definitely knows the nigga.
Since you don't want to tell us his name.
SJ, you look at your name on the screen. Investigate.
Cause look, dog, like this is really bothering the homie, bro, and I'm trying to help my homie have a breakthrough, bro. Straight up, we go find this nigga, man, and y'all go talk it out, bro. But y'all not gonna talk before y'all go on air. It's gonna be an on air conversation, bro.
Dang, so we find this cat and
I would
he
love to
don't
shoot
remember the whole situation. You just ready to drop it?
Nigga, I've already dropped it.
Why you get so aggressive with me, nigga? What you say?
And nigga ain't taking no disrespect, my nigga. Smack on his neck.
No, sorry.
I've already dropped it. It's not a thing.
You know what, Dame? It really do sound like you you sound more peaceful. I think that we actually reached a breakthrough, and I think you know, I think you may be cured.
Thanks, guys. I couldn't have done it without you.
Yeah, man. I'm proud of you, dog.
It only took what, 5-6 years?
No, it only took 30 years.
Oh, well, I mean, since you started talking about the shit.
Yeah.
Right, since he started letting it out. Like he was holding that in.
Don't nobody want to hold no trauma in. You know what I'm saying? You can act like we do, but at the end of the day, everybody want to get that shit out. I mean, it's gonna hurt you, but you still want to get the shit out. This not about Dame, but just in general. You know what I'm saying? But like, everybody want that shit out of them. Pause.
Yeah, everybody need to let that shit go, man. And hopefully we see a better Dame, man. Like I'm gonna start paying attention to how you approach things now that we got rid of this.
I've always been the best version of me I can be.
Well,
you got
we're
it.
not gonna
take that how you want to take it.
You got it.
He said the version of me that I can be. I think you can always be better. All right, fellas, man. It's been an hour and 52 minutes, man. We've been on this live. I thought we was gonna hop on this bitch for like 30 minutes or something, man. But hopefully everybody who's been tuning in, fuck with it. Watch the whole thing on YouTube, youtube.com/JJohnson313 until we get another YouTube page and shit. Dang, man, where people can find you at, man?
Dame 3_313 on Instagram and TikTok. Wild Dame 313 on the X.
SJ froze like a motherfucker.
You mean around through Taylor?
Yeah, Taylor killing him.
Curve, you want to be found, man?
Not right now. I ain't gonna be found right now. Follow me at Shop Talk Podcast Studios. Book some time.
J Johnson 313 on everything that matters. Shop Talk Podcast Studio. Book some time for sure. All right. Oh, you know what? Because I'm fancy and shit like this.
Live from Detroit.